When people first come to Spain, particularly when they get into the center square of Madrid, first thing they do out of kind of a tradition is they take a picture with the famous bear, statue of the bear, and the tree. And it's coming up here in the distance. Let's see if we can get to him really quick. I'm just doing a little walkthrough here, and it's not as busy as it was when we landed, but it is kind of light. I think some people are taking pictures with it already, so I don't want to interrupt their picture taking. But we're getting close. You can see him in the distance. It's a bright sunny day, and a lot of tourists are out here in the center square of Sol, Puerta del Sol. And let's see here. It's right over here. And I don't know why it's so famous, but it just is. Maybe I should know more of why it's so famous to take a picture by it. Let me get it on this side. Let me pull back. And it says Madrid 1967 to 2017. So I think it was a commemoration statue. There's someone waving, saying hi. Let me see if I can pan back a little. And there it is. The sculpture bear that everyone takes a picture with. Let me go around the other side and see the different angle. I don't want to get in the way of everyone's picture taking. 50 years in Seoul, it says. There it is. It's the bear, and if you can just bear with me. The sun is here. And that looks good enough for a cheap video recording. We'll move on. In this little Madrid walk, we're in the center with the famous Tío Pepe sign, some hotels, lots of people coming through, and it's a nice, bright, sunny day out here. And we're gonna go take a look at, I think it's Charles V or Felipe something. I need to go take a look who's in the center square. Famous statue here. A lot of people just taking in the sun, because when you're walking in Madrid and you're in most of the neighborhoods, the buildings are so tight and so tall that you don't get any sunshine because the buildings are too close together back in other areas. So you kind of have to like come out to the center square just to get some sun and some vitamin D. Charles III, Carlos III, King of Spain. Let's see. Sorry for the bumpy walk today, but you got to keep your wits around you. for pickpocketers. Although I haven't heard of seen of any action of that lately. It seems to be pretty quiet lately. Let me get a little closer to Charles III, his monument. Let's see here. This is a better angle. It's a pretty big statue. Been here a long time. Backing up. And the reason why the bronze statues have turned green is because that's how it gets over time. It starts developing a green tint to the bronze on bronze statues. Let me just back up a little. Gotta watch this. There's another fountain right here, which is pretty neat. And this is the postal building. Actually, let me backtrack a little. So, I think that's a little bit better. If you can see his face in the sunshine there. And let me move around, and I'm gonna show the post office postal building. I believe that's what it is. Or maybe it's not the postal building. But this building is pretty famous too. You can see the clock in the tower there. And this is a center square that goes off all the time during New Year's and stuff. I'll be right back. The center square of Madrid in Seoul is always streaming with people. It's relatively low right now, but at night it'll be just hundreds and hundreds of people in this center square. And there's a lot of police around, unbelievable amount. And they're always running through here and beeping their horns and telling everyone to get out of the way. And you know, it's really I don't know how to describe it. It could be kind of like, you know how when you go to Disneyland there is that Main Street section in Disneyland called Main Street? Something like that, or where you, when you first enter the park. But there's a lot of tours and ticket offices and kiosks coming up here that seem to be closed for the moment. I'm not sure why. But there's tourists all over the world here asking to take their picture. We're asking them to take our picture. Coming up on Charles III again. And it is just a very famous square, very iconic. Just as iconic as the Plaza Mayor. The Plaza Mayor. And I don't know if I'm going to do another video on the Plaza Mayor, because that was okay. But this is just kind of supplemental, as one of my videos seemed a little rocky before. If it probably still does, but you know, that's what it is when you have to move kind of fast through here and watch who's behind you. And you got to be kind of conscious of people who are approaching you, trying to sell you things, and you never know who's going to have some quick fingers and pickpocket you. But it doesn't seem to be happening a lot here like it is known to have happened in Barcelona. But the crowds are very low right now, and it's a great day. I'll see you later.